Hey, good morning, everybody. Sarasota Tim. Merry Christmas. Look at my beautiful tree. Let me turn this light out right here, just for a minute. Woo, let's turn that air conditioner up. Well, it is 4:30 on the nose. I got up about 15 minutes ago. We're going to make some coffee. I got only a little bit of water left, but hopefully it'll make enough for us to have all the coffee we need this morning. I knew I needed water last night, and I got my microphone on. I'm going to do a test right now before I even keep talking to see if this thing's working. But I knew I needed water yesterday, and I didn't get any because I said, well, I don't even have a half a gallon, but I've got enough. I was at BJ's, and they only sell water by the pallet. You know, it's like a Costco. And you don't get any bags. You got to carry everything out by hand. And, you know, they got these boxes. You can grab a box, and they cut them so weird that they're shallow, and everything would just fall right out. You can get a shopping cart, though, and take that to your car and just... Why do they do that? I mean, does it really cost them that much for a bag? I know you can bring your own. We got a bingo. That audio worked. Let's hope this one works. Oh, right in the microphone. Sorry about that. Oh, God, I need coffee. 4:30 in the morning. I got up. I got dressed. Man. Merry Christmas. Well, I got my lights over here on the fireplace. Let's put the fireplace on without heat because the air conditioning's still working. Let's see. Oh, the heat wanted to come on. Let me turn that down. Quick. It's 70 degrees in here and the heater was set at 74. There you go. I just turned it off. This watch says 7 a.m. because it's an automatic movement. You got to reset them. So it's right now exactly 4:36. You guys are all sleeping. I'm up. 4:36. Oh, that didn't work out. Let me get over here where I can see. Let's put on some light. Let's put on the studio lighting. There we go. My Rolex. Invicta, baby, Invicta. There you go. There's your damn watch. Okay. Let's begin. Somebody told me to get the brown filters. The white ones have got bleach in them. Makes the best cup of coffee you ever had in your life. Look at my water. Look at my water. I've been running out of water a lot for the last week or 10 days. How much is this going to make? How much water? Let's just pour it all in there. You know, at least it wasn't like just a cup. You know, we got a little bit of water. Oh, we got some water. Let me get my reader so I can read the side of that thing. Because we got to put half as many scoopers. That took me over my 8. I have a little line right here where 8 is. I got 9 cups. Oh boy. What's half of 9? Oh man. I got 1. Sometimes you take these filters out and 2 come out. And what's bad about it is you leave it out, it comes out of here. But what's good about it is you have 1 ready to go the next time. McAfee, baby. And we now have, instead of a Smeg spoon, We got us it even says it. 1 tablespoon on there. Now just go. So 9 cups. Oh. 4.5. I'm going to put 5 in. It won't mess up, but that's a lot of water. 1. Don't lose count. 2. 3. 4. How many I got now? And 1 to grow on. And that's all you need. Turn it on. Turn it on. Work. Okay. Are we still recording? We're not recording. Oh my gosh. Okay, well, you know, it is dead. That's why. This needed to be charged, and I didn't charge it last night. So now I have audio, but I do not have audio in the microphone. You getting dizzy? My box is back here. This could be charged too. Put that on the charge next. The phone's even a little low because I ran that white noise all night. Oh gosh. So we got audio, but it's, you know, with the phone. Not bad. Not bad at all, actually. You see what I'm doing here? You take it and you fill this up with water. Pour it in here. That much water. Then you take this off so you can poke an egg. It's raining. I hear it on the roof. It's raining. Let's get some of these Aldi bird eggs. I'm out on Aldi. I'm out on that place. I mean, Walmart has got so many more wares than any store. You can go in there whether you want a loaf of bread or some car wax. They got it. Not that I need to have car wax if I go to Aldi, but I never heard of these brands and what I've been getting. I know a lot of you said that you only buy like a 2-inch ribeye. And you're right. I had some good ones there. I'm just, I don't know, soured now. I had those other 2 last night, those thin ones. Man, I really wish I'd have gone back and got my money back. I went through, there had to be 6 or 8 thin ones in this package. It was a family pack. And I've had thin ones before. I like them. Every last one of those were, I mean, leather. Beyond tough. Like they weren't even steak. Or those are gone. Didn't even make it. I didn't make the garbage can from standing right here. Coffee's ready. But I need one more egg. I need one more egg. No worry. Got the 18 pack from Publix that charges $18. Look at that. White egg. I know, I got a purple hole in it. Don't forget which one it was. Otherwise you'd blow up. We're going to have that coffee in just a second. See? Makes a little hole with that pricker there. Put the cap back on. That there. Put the lid on. Work. Turn the coffee maker off so we don't have any chance of the breaker blowing out there and I gotta go out in the rain. Don't worry, I got another one in the refrigerator from BJ's yesterday, $5. Publix charges $5 for the small one. Ridiculous. Oh, 9 cup. Look at that color. Tablespoon. That is gold, baby. Oh, man, this is going to be good. My first sip of the day. Here's to you, everybody. Merry Christmas. Oh, that is slurpable. No microphone annoy. Oh, folks. Oh, it's good to be home. Man. That's the best cup of coffee I've ever drank in my life. Man. That is good coffee with heavy whipping cream. McAfee, baby. Well, we got our eggs cooking there. Let's go sit down and talk and enjoy ourselves. Hang on. I got a charging wire here. It needs to be plugged into something. Oh, it is. It is plugged in. It's plugged into the receiver. Okay, why is it on? There we go. This piece goes in the phone. That USB Type-C. And it's just on a charging picture right there, but otherwise it has this meter that, you know, goes back and forth as I speak, and I can adjust. Oh, my neck and everything. I need to go out and lift some weights. Really get sore. Take a look, folks. Isn't that beautiful? Look over there. The fire. Look up here. Got all the bright lights on. It's hard to appreciate them right now. Supposed to be, it didn't say 71. I thought I heard her say 71's a high today. Got to be warmer than that. You can't keep that heater down. But I did hear 70 something. And it's, I don't think I heard 61. It's got to be 69. I don't know what it is. It's perfect. I'm going to look at the radar. And the back tire on the motorcycle has 6,000 miles. So either way you look at it, it is way over, well, it is half or more, likely more, used. So it's not as thick as it should be, and I don't want to ride in the rain without a really good back tire. Now, today we must continue the diet. I will tell you what I weigh. I weighed this morning in my birthday suit at 196.8. Let's just round up. Let's keep things simple here. I'm going to have another cup of coffee. 197. That's 4 pounds. When I was down to 193 and I couldn't even drop another pound, and I didn't go up at all either, I stayed there for a few weeks until I went on vacation and started going bad on the eating and, you know, with my daughter, and we did all the what we did up there. And then I opened the floodgates. I did. then Rafaela made me something, and I'm not going to do it again. I got back on the horse. That's all I can tell you. Now, some of you are like, well, I don't believe in the carnivore because, you need vegetables and stuff. Well, I don't want to be disagreeable, but I was eating more than just the vegetables. I was eating some bread. And bread you just might as well glue it on my gut. I was eating bread, and Rafaela conned me into, no. She always makes the best baked goods and always brags about how she only uses half of the sugar that the recipe calls for. And you can tell, but you can also really appreciate the taste. You eat these cookies and stuff, that most baked goods, and they got nothing but sugar in them. And hers, they're better. They're better. So, but she spoils that Fred, man. That Fred, he's a lucky man. So, I went bad. And now I look at 193 as, man, 4 pounds makes a difference. What I would give to be 193 today. And when I get down there again, I'm going to remember. And I'm still wanting to go lower, but I'm going to remember that is pretty good in comparison to 197. I'm not happy with my physique at this moment. I'm a week away with some vigorous exercise and continuing to watch, what goes in the pie hole. Let's make some coffee. Oh, God, my back. How's the eggs doing? They're sizzling. This will start singing to you when it's done. Let me pull you up here. Oh man, where's all the length to get it up high? All right, we're gonna open up the new Okay, a little more cream. Yeah, put the cream in there. Man, this is such good coffee this morning, folks. I think I'm going to make 9 cups from now on with 5 scoopers. Let's do it. Now, I'm probably going to need to microwave this because I turned the eye off immediately. Who's sipping with you? Look at that gold. Look at that. Boy, we got coffee to go. We still got coffee. I'm good today. It's 5:08. 5:08. All right, we're going to need a minute. 1 minute. I haven't gotten my money back yet for the camera and the microphone and all that. Now, when you return a shirt or a piece of plastic or some gizmo, rinky-dink, trinky-dink, to Amazon, before you get back to your car in the parking lot, you got an email saying you've been refunded. But when you buy an Action 4 camera that costs $359, they wait until they get it back in their little hands and inspect that you sent them back, not something else, a box of rocks or whatever. And I totally get it. Every last piece that I received, I actually put the box, and then all those little pieces and accessories, I put in a half-gallon Ziploc bag, and that all was sent back to them, so they can go through and see they got it all. Oh yeah, that's hot. And that's good. I taste that cream. Dang, that's good coffee. So by the first of the year, after my birthday, because today's only the 8th, I got plenty of time. I'm going to lose this weight. I'm going to be doing some running and sprints or, fasting. Remember the intermittent fasting I was doing? Remember the once a meal a day I was doing? Remember the hiking in the mountains? I was doing those calisthenics. I videoed it. I went up to that park every day. I got out, I ran. Then I started doing like 2 or 3 more laps of the running that I was doing. I would do a run walk, sprints. My legs have never moved on my hips like that since I was a kid. And you definitely don't have the look. Eggs are done. Here's what I do. I unplug, obviously, the coffee and the egg cooker. I remove the top. And I simply put the eggs and the cooker in the Frigidaire. Here's my Machanga cheese. Here we go. Going in. Until they cool down, I just put the whole egg thing in the refrigerator. And then, of course, the refrigerator is going to smell. Forgot what I was talking about, but it doesn't matter. About how I was running. Oh, yeah. Remember when you were a kid, you could run like the wind. Just burst. Playing flag football, tackling each other. Oh, man. Just the thought of like tackling somebody, even with all the equipment on it, hitting the ground now. Woo! Getting old, man. That ain't gonna work. But I do remember when I was running that I'd have to run a couple laps to get my legs going to, up there where they're connected to my hips. I look funny because you just don't have it. Old people, adults don't run. You see a man running or a woman, not a teenager, an adult. You're like, what's wrong with them? Are they scared of something? What's, you just don't see them running anymore. We slow down even in our 30s and 40s. You're losing your motion, your mobility, flexibility that you have. Unless you're a jogger or a runner and you're one of those people that's been doing it your whole life. Come on, son, rise. I can go out there and empty that water off my bike cover. I want to ride it today. When I took the cover off last night to move it behind the RV, she felt small to me. And she started right up. And it had all this illumination, all these lights in the dash. And it was like Christmas. It's like something new. I haven't seen it. I haven't been on it. And it was like a proud feeling, like, man, what a machine. You got to ride this thing. So here's what I did. I haven't even had a suggestion of a that's good coffee. I haven't even had a suggestion on my YouTube channel to look at a Gold Wing video of any kind. Review, modifications, about the DCT, anything. I had purged my history and said, do not recommend this, this video. And so the algorithm started showing me different stuff I was watching. And so last night I said, let me look at Gold Wing videos again. Let me get excited, because after I moved it and sat on it, like I said, it was amazing. I just put in Gold Wing DCT, dual clutch transmission. And while there were plenty of videos that I'd seen already, I watched them again, and there was a few that I hadn't seen. And you could hear it. The guys were shifting it. They were showing it. And I was getting so stoked watching the Goldwing videos. And that's where it begins. You get it in your mind. She's just out there waiting. She's just out there waiting for me. She's a good girl. She sits there and waits. Started right up. Man. I'm going to put this video up. And I've got something else I think I'd like to talk about. Since it's 5 a.m. 5:15 now. So we've gone on for like an hour, right? Almost 45 minutes. That's long enough. We know the audio is going to work because I'm not using a mic. It's charging. I think I'm going to have a mic on my next video, though. I do want to use the mic, even in the camper. I want to use it all the time. I have the setting on it where the gain, it's called the gain, G-A-I-N, that you can go from -12 to +12. One video I made yesterday I was talking about that I didn't want to use. It wasn't a bad video, but the audio was blown out. I had it on like +3 or 4 with a mic here and no noise. And I came across a little bit too, I think I was driving the truck too. Too like the microphone was in my mouth. Ah, that's good coffee. Folks, let me end this one. Let me get you another one. Let me get you another one after that. Let's get back on track. Let's go somewhere. Let's crush it.